Hey everybody, what is going on? It's Cujo Fools, and I'm back. I feel like I have to do this video at least once a year, every freaking year since I've started my YouTube channel. And I'm sure a lot of you are probably tired of it by now. I apologize. It's not like I'm trying to skip out on you guys, but a lot has been going on, and I'm sure a lot of you suffered from 2020 as much as, if not more, than I did. So, yeah, 2020 sucked absolute ass. Like, nobody enjoyed 2020. There are some good things that happened in my family, but other than that, like, no, everything just sucked ass. And it'd be a year I'd be happy to forget. So, a lot of you guys are probably wondering, like, where I've been, why I've been gone, why no uploads. Well, I had a whole bunch of stuff happen to me last year and starting out this year. Nothing, like, super terrible, but, like, I started a part-time job in September of last year, hated it, quit that job, just a whole bunch of stuff like that. I should probably do it in like sequential form so you guys understand what I'm talking about. So at the beginning of last year, like around March, April, my son had his second heart surgery, and then after that we moved out of our apartment and back in with my mom and dad so we could purchase a house that was here in my hometown. Well, we stayed there for like 4 or 5 months, got our own house, and then we just never got a break because everybody wanted to, come see the house, hang out with us, hey, you got a new place, cool. And then after that, like, we moved into the house around September, and then that's when I also got my part-time job. And starting from, I want to say like June or July, all the way to probably the beginning of this year, my mental health started to really decline. I won't go into details too bad, but there was a lot of just impending doom in my brain. Like it was rough. It was to the point where I got in touch with a therapist to talk about my issues, and I feel better now. A lot of that has changed just due to the fact that my environment has changed. That part-time job that I was talking about was extremely toxic, so I quit there. Started working a full-time job at the same place that my mom works at, and it is so much better. I'm the only chick in my department, and everybody's really nice. And on top of that, like, it's just been crazy. Um, you know, things have been changing so much in my life and my husband's life and my family's life since 2018 when we got married. It's just been never ending. Um, we also got a new puppy at the beginning of March, and she's a doll. She's a pain in the ass, but she's a doll. And also my son is starting to go to daycare. He's getting a little older. As of right now, he's kind of sick, so that sucks. I'm recording this right now. It's April 5th, I do believe. I'm going to try and get it out this week, but I just wanted you guys to know what was going on and why no uploads, I'm back, and what's going to be coming your guys' way. So, for future plans, I have a lot of like playthroughs for other games that I want to do. There's a lot that I'm able to access because I have Game Pass and Ultimate Pass or whatever on Microsoft, so a lot of my games are going to be on Xbox. I have a couple games I want to play on PlayStation for you guys, but I don't know if it's going to happen. I'm kind of holed up right now downstairs in the basement with my Xbox, and I have a little bit more leeway down here than I do upstairs because, got a toddler and a puppy following me around everywhere. And I can only play at night most of the time when it comes to that because my baby's asleep. But I hope you guys understand, and yeah. Anyway, on top of that, I have plenty of art to play. I still have a whole bunch of videos that I recorded, haven't edited, and haven't uploaded for you guys. In fact, we're actually almost to the end of Valguero, and I do want to say I do not like Valguero. I loved it at first, but I think it's just because it's too easy for me. Like, I don't have really any rules, and then my server settings are a little bit easier for me, so I can handle things a little easier. I think I'm going to do a lot of changes when I move to Crystal Isles after I finish Valguero. We'll stay tuned for that, and I will come up with some rules, but, I'm going to probably change the server settings, limit myself to how many teams I have, things like that. And I'll also be doing things along the lines of, like, challenges on Sims, in case you guys want to watch that, like the 100 Baby Challenge, Rags to Riches, and Breed Out the Ugly, all those fun ones. Also, I have plenty of chat videos coming up that are going to be focused on games and gaming topics and updates and stuff like that, along with my story times. I got plenty of story times for you guys. My life is not a blank page, I can promise you that. So it'll be pretty entertaining. And I will also be taking like suggestions from anybody like on certain games to play and stuff like that. So if you guys have any like questions or remarks or like what kind of games I should be playing or trying out at least, or uploading that you want to see, just leave those in the comments and I'll check them out and try them out and see if I like them. And if not, I'll just let you guys know like, hey, this game isn't for me. There's certain games that are going to be like that. So I'm sure a lot of you are probably like, well, you've been gone for so long, why are you going to continue YouTube? Well, honestly, I miss interacting with you guys. Like, I like going back and checking my channel. I've been checking up on comments and replying to them, but I just haven't been able to upload because things have been so busy in my life. And I feel bad when people comment and I don't see it for like 3 or 4 days. It makes me feel like an asshole, but I apologize. I try to reply to everyone unless you're negative. If you're going to be rude, then nah, I ain't replying to you. Or if I'm feeling spicy that day, you're going to know. I've been wanting to get back into the hobby of YouTube, but it's not about views or money for me. It's just a hobby, and that's how it's going to be treated. It's not going to be one of those things where I force myself to do it to the point where I burn out. I tried doing that in the past and it wore me out so bad. It was to the point in 2016 where I was uploading a video once a day and it was exhausting. And I'm not going to do that again. I can't do that again with a family now. A family, a home, a job. I can't do that. I was giving up my job and my, at the time, boyfriend to do YouTube, and it's not for me. Being a full-time YouTuber is not for me. I like doing it as a hobby, and that's how it's going to stay. And I also wanted to, like, bring a positive thing to people's lives. Like, right now, everything's kind of, like, shit. Like, it's just a straight-up torpedo into the toilet bowl right now. And I know that things are getting better, but I noticed that a lot of the YouTubers I watch still aren't coming back to the platform right now because of COVID and because of other things happening in life. And I don't blame them, but I also want to kind of keep it going where people are like, oh yay, something to look forward to today, something to watch for maybe 20 to 30 minutes of people's time, just to kind of meld away from reality for just a little bit. Everything's so doom and gloom right now, and I'm hoping things get better this year. They may not. It's hard to say. It sounds like we're going to have another flare up of COVID because of people starting to get relaxed and, walking around without masks and stuff. And I just want you guys to be safe, okay? I don't want to get into politics or about anti-masks and stuff like that. But I will say, like, back in February, I did have COVID. I was in quarantine for 2 weeks and I was going to upload, but I just couldn't get it done. I had too much going on in my brain and I was so tired. That'll be a story time for you guys in the future. But yeah, like, COVID is not fun, and it's not fun to get, it's not fun to be around. I know you guys all know this, so please stay safe out there. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye!